Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Grand Arcade. Good morning. Since it is the morning, it's time to open one up. It is a Dr. Pepper, y'all. For those of you that don't watch my streams, it's a Dr. Pepper. You can hear the, well, I don't know if you can hear the carbonation, but it's a Dr. Pepper. It's what I call my morning coffee. And in the words of, what was his name? Cousin Eddie, it is good. The bread pudding is extra runny tonight. So, good morning. We're kind of shifting gears this morning. We're going to try this, see how it goes. We're not playing Farming Simulator. We're playing Flight Simulator. So, you have to be able to maintain a constant internet connection without interruption because this game relies on the internet to load all the real world data, I guess. So as long as the internet holds up, we'll be fine. The internet goes down, it may go down just for a minute or something, but hopefully it won't go down. Last time I did it, it went down. It was not good. It went down just for a bit, not very long, just for maybe a few minutes. But knock on wood, hopefully it'll stay up. So we need to decide where we're going to go. Where do we want to go? I think I want to start back where I left off kind of the last time. I landed at Orlando International Airport. Kind of want to fly the East Coast. Might change planes though. Go to free flight. Let me change planes. Got a lot to choose from. Got helicopters, gliders. How do I... Oh, you get to scroll that way. Can you scroll up and down? No, it just scrolls that way. Okay, I can do it with my mouse. Cool. Let's start at the beginning. Oh, we got a hot air balloon. We can do that. All kinds of stuff. Got your commercial aircraft. That's a weird looking thing right there. Got your crop duster, air tractor. We'll be getting to that at some point soon. These also, they almost look like the... How do you go back? Saving back? It almost looks like kind of like the DC-10 a little bit. I think I still want something simple though. I'm still kind of getting back into the groove of things. It's been a minute since I flew. I mean, I flew in Grand Theft Auto, but that's, a little bit different. Let's see. I'm not thinking of jumbo jet. I'm not there yet. Ooh, a fighter jet. Ooh, look at that. We do have like the little Cessna aircrafts. Or not Cessna. What do you call those? Ultralight aircrafts. There's the one we started with. There's just so much to choose from. That almost looks like a Stearman right there. Okay, there's a C-46. There's the glider. Wow, some of these get... There's the Douglas C-47. There's the DC-3 right there, the Douglas DC-3. One of my favorites. Another hot air balloon. That almost looks like the... Okay, well there's the GB right there. This is the GB. That's the racing plane from the movie Rocketeer. That's pretty cool. Some of these are experimental. I can tell you that. That's like a drone car thing. Where's my J3 Piper Cub? That's the Spirit of St. Louis right there. Pretty sure I saw the J3 Piper Cub. I may have already passed it. Oh, look, we can fly the Wright brothers. That's the first plane. We might have to go to Kitty Hawk sometime and do that. Let me just go back to the beginning, I guess. I may have already passed it. Got some planes, kind of like the Stearman biplane. Gotta find the right one. There is a Cessna tail dragger. Maybe I should stay away from the tail draggers until I get, kind of more comfortable with it. What is that? Is that a J3? There's an X-Cub. That's probably the closest thing. Alright, so now... I think we're getting into the morning hours. I think I'm just going to go back and take off from Orlando. That's where I landed last time. Gotta find it. I think it's right there. A lot of cloud cover. Boy, it's hard to see with all the cloud cover, isn't it? Looked like it was easier to see with kind of like that. It's MCO, whichever one is. Can I search for it? Let me go out into the ocean so I can see. I can't see the screen because of all the clouds. Departure. Just type it in. O R L A N D O. Is it giving me my list? INT. There it is. MCO right there. Alright, so we'll just start on the runway. Looks good to me. Good morning, Jeff. How's it going? Can't see it because of the clouds, though. I think this syncs up with real life time and data. So let's do it. You guys don't laugh at me if I crash. we go. Takes a second to load. All right.
Orlando Tower. Cub Crafters Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Ready for straight out departure at runway 18 left.
A little laggy. I'm gonna let that load.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Altimeter 29904 departing.
Ready to fly. Alright, I'm in the cab. So normally I would do my pre-flight checks. So there's the rudder. Rudder seems to be functioning fine. We'll check the ailerons. They seem to be fine. Flaps. They're fine. Alright, so let's get out of the plane. Forgot how to get out of the plane.
Orlando Tower, Mach 716, 3 miles north, inbound ILS runway 35, left approach.
Park and brake.
Moxie 716, Orlando Tower.
Here we go.
Altimeter 29904, cleared ILS runway 35, left approach.
Whoa, there's a plane on the runway. Oh.
ILS runway.
See that plane?
Left approach, Moxie
there was a jet. Why would they put me on a runway with a jet coming in towards me? That's weird. Got my co-pilot behind me there. I don't even know which way I'm going. Let's see, 147 degrees. Which way was I gonna go?
Orlando Tower, American 173 tree ready for IFR departure.
Tree.
Runway 35 left. American 173 tree.
Send flowers from a funeral.
29904. Cleared for takeoff runway 35 left.
Don't listen to them. They lied to me. They sent a jet down towards me at the end of the runway there. We almost had a runway
Orlando
collision.
Tower, Spirit Wings 229er, 3 miles north.
Tree.
Inbound RNAV runway 36
How do
left
I...
approach.
Spirit Wings 229er.
That must be the
Tower.
throttle.
Altimeter 29904. Cleared RNAV
Yep,
runway
that's the
36
throttle.
left
Okay,
approach.
so it's B to take it down, and A to increase the throttle.
Takeoff runway 35 left. American 173 tree.
I want to head south. I think I'm going more north this year.
Cleared RNAV runway 36 left approach. Spirit Wings 229er.
I think I'm getting into stall category here.
Orlando
Get
Tower,
my nose
Delta
down.
146 tree at runway 35, left ready for departure.
Why don't they say 3? Why did they
Delta
say
one.
tree?
American 17 tree contact Jacksonville
You hear
Center
that?
on 1 tree 4
The pilots
decimal 0.
normally say tree.
Line up and wait. Delta 146 tree.
American 173 tree, please acknowledge.
It's not me, is it? I'm not American one. I don't think I am. Press and hold. What? What does that say?
1 tree 4 decimal 0. American 173 tree.
Oh, there he is. Tree.
Delta 146 tree.
Oh, so these are just, you can do it, it's like
Cleared for
IC
takeoff
control.
runway 35 left.
Alright, so I'm going about 180, so this is south. I love the detail. A lot of detail here. is that over there? See that? Are those other airports? Is that why I couldn't find them the other day? Did I hit a button and they disappeared or something?
Orlando Tower, Frontier Flight 1040 ready for departure. Runway 35 left, IFR to Raleigh.
Frontier Flight 1040, altimeter 29904. Cleared for takeoff runway 35 left. JetBlue 927, exit runway when able.
Cleared for takeoff runway 35 left, Frontier Flight 1040.
Feels like my engine's dying.
JetBlue 927, turn next taxiway. Cubcrafters X-Ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved. JetBlue 927, contact ground on 1.1.85.
And the detail is amazing. This is like flying over like the real life satellite stuff.
Frontier Flight 1040, contact
Now the
Jacksonville
buildings, a lot of
Center on
buildings are like
1.1.0.
AI generated, but
Good day.
it's a lot better than it was back in 2020. I'll say that much. What is that down there? What is that?
Approach. Cubcrafters Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra is type Cubcrafters CC-19. For miles
What is
northeast
that?
of
What is that
85
marker?
Foxtrot Delta, 1300. Request
Can't be a
flight
runway.
following.
Like a helipad or something?
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Alright.
Squawk 0211.
Squawk 0211. Cubcrafters X-Ray Golf Sierra.
If you get motion sickness, just look away and look down at the ground for a minute. I still don't know what that is. It's like,
Altimeter 29904.
what is that?
Roger. Cubcrafters X-Ray Golf Sierra.
I don't know what that says. Not a runway. Not a landing strip, but I can tell. Unless it's like a water landing strip or something. I don't know what that is.
Orlando approach on 120.15. Good day.
120.15. Cub Crafters X-Ray Golf Sierra.
We're getting into like downtown Orlando.
Cub Crafters Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 900.
Cub Crafters Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Approach.
Morning.
Altimeter 299.5. Radar contact continue.
Got a golf course down here. And maybe like a hotel or something.
Cub Crafters X-Ray Golf Sierra contact. Orlando approach on 120.15. Good day.
120.15. Cub Crafters X-Ray Golf Sierra.
All traffic down here.
Approach. Cub Crafters Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 400.
Cub Crafters Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Approach. Altimeter 299.4. Radar contact. Continue.
What is that?
Cub Crafters X-Ray Golf Sierra contact. Orlando approach on 120.15. Good day.
120.15. Cub Crafters X-Ray Golf Sierra. Approach. Cub Crafters Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra 500.
Cub Crafters Alpha. Cub Crafters X-Ray Golf Sierra contact. Orlando approach on 120.15. Good day.
Some of these buildings are like really detailed.
120.15 for Cub Crafters X-Ray Golf Sierra.
some kind of resort down there. There's a swimming pool. Look at there. This guy is weirding me out. Can I exchange you for somebody else? Wonder if that's a wonder if that's a setting. Go try to land it. You gotta find somewhere to land it. Whee! That's a hard turn right there. What I need, I've got all these little like lakes out here. I need a one that's got pontoons on it, so you know I can land like in the water. Need to fly somewhere. All this stuff I can click on out here too. with the map? Clicked on it, it didn't do nothing. It lights up. Morning, Fuzzy. How's it going? Uh-oh. That's not good. I think I'm overspeed. I need to come back on the throttle a little bit. Well, my whole controller started shaking there. MCO right there. Part of the town. Well, you know what? It is a landing strip. It's not the international airport. But I could probably land there. Looks like part of the road is missing down there. Look at that. I wonder if that's something in real life that's under construction that they just haven't completed yet, or what? It's kind of weird looking. I want to go down there and get a closer look at that. Nope, that road goes under the water. So does the traffic. So I guess they still haven't completely fixed the roads and bridges going under the water. Yeah, let's land over here. Not a bad landing for me. I'm guessing I'm following this. Gotta cross another runway. Traffic, I'm crossing the runway. Y'all don't come hit me. My instinct is to hit the right trigger button for the throttle and the left trigger button for the brake. But that's the rudder. That's the actual steering wheel when you're on the ground. And my controller is just constantly vibrating. I don't know where this is taking me. I guess I'm going over here to park. Can y'all hear my controller? It's constantly going off. I think I'm going over here to park. Oh, there's a guy over here. Brakes. Yeah, look at him. He's flagging me in. Don't hit the guy. Don't hit the guy. Don't hit the guy. Okay, cool. I'm still moving. Maybe I need to pull up to him there. What's the reverse button? Back it up. Can't back up. I don't have. Maybe I don't have reverse in this. Dude, your arms have got to be getting tired. All right, I don't know what to do there. So let's go in the flight, and then we'll start over. In flight. Let's see. Let's just go back to where we were. Which I don't know where we were. You can't see anything with all the cloud cover. I guess I could zoom in on it like this. Go under the clouds. How do I... is there a way to, like, angle this? Can I, like, move it? Can I... Nope. I can go that. I can move around. But I can't, like, angle it like you can in Google Earth. So I just gotta find an airport. Like this. So this looks all kind of residential here. Don't know what happened to the international airport. Let me just tell you what. Let me just type it in back here, up here again. I think I can just type M, C, and O. That one. Yeah, and let's change our aircraft. Get something a little more, a little more oomph. A little more speed. Maybe a little jet, like a tiny jet. Isn't there a little jet? Is that a little jet? Looks good to me. Let's start. Am I doing that right? I hit start flight. Starting on the runway, right? Orlando International. Start flight. Start flight. What am I doing wrong here? Yeah, that's what we want right there. And we want to start on, well, that. Can we not do this aircraft yet? Is that what it is, maybe? Don't want a big jet. Want something a little smaller. Maybe like that. Start flight. Why won't it let me... That says helipad. This is not a helicopter, though. I need to go back and... Why is it only giving me the helipad? Orlando International Airport. That's the one I'm clicking on. Okay. Do I need to like click on the runway or something? Fly now. Okay, there we go. I don't know, that's weird. It's like it automatically defaults to the helipad. Yeah, that's, and you can't do a jet on the helipad, I'm pretty sure. I guess you can't spawn on a helipad. Don't think we'd want to. Alright, so we should be able to go faster in this plane. Ready to fly.
Orlando Tower. Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Ready for straight out departure at runway 18 right.
I'm ready. Make sure there ain't no planes landing behind me though.
Orlando Tower, JetBlue 234, 18 miles south, inbound ILS runway 35 right approach.
JetBlue 234, Orlando Tower. Altimeter 29904. Cleared ILS runway 35 right approach.
V1 rotate.
Orlando
and
Tower,
lift off.
Spirit Wings 2438, 23 miles northwest, inbound ILS runway 36 right approach.
Spirit Wings 2438,
How do I
Orlando
put my
Tower.
landing gear up?
Altimeter
landing gear.
29904.
What does it say? Press
Cleared
that.
ILS runway 36 right approach.
There we go. So right on the D-pad, you can
Cleared ILS runway
raise
35
your
right approach, JetBlue 234.
landing gear up.
X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Orlando Tower, Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra, frequency change. following.
Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Approach. Swap 0375.
Swap 0375. X-ray Golf
Oh, I can see another plane. Yeah. Plane right there.
X-ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 3 miles north of 19er Foxtrot Delta. 6400.
He is moving.
Altimeter 29er Niner Fight.
Roger. X-ray Golf Sierra.
Right in front of me. He's going in the lane. You know what? We'll do that too. You're down. You're down. How do I put my gear down? Let's bring the flaps down first, I guess. Whoa.
X-ray Golf Sierra contact
Gear down.
Jacksonville Center.
Okay, there it
on
comes.
134.0. Good day.
134.0 for X-ray Golf Sierra.
I'm gonna come back around.
Jacksonville Center. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra 3700. Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra contact approach on 119.4. Good day. Going to 119.4. X-ray Golf Sierra.
We gotta make a pretty drastic turn here. Hold on. Yeah, there goes another plane. Look at it. Yep.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up.
I know what I'm doing.
Pull up. Pull up. Sink rate.
Follow him
Sink
in.
rate. Pull up. 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 Pull
How do I
up.
turn her off?
Pull up.
It's different with a controller. I'll say after the years of flying with a joystick, it's a little bit different.
Moxie 529er contact Miami Center on 124.1. Good day.
Brakes.
Jacksonville Center, Crixona 599er is at 2,300.
Whoa, he's turning, he's turning, he's turning. Whoa, Nelly, he's turning. Brakes.
Spirit Wings 407. Descend and maintain 5,000 expect ILS runway tree 5. Right approach via cruise transition. Clear to cruise.
Is he just turning around, or is he coming down our way?
Crixona 599er, Jacksonville Center, altimeter 2994, radar contact.
He's just turning around on the right. He just did a U-turn on the runway. I don't think he can do that.
Crixona 599er, climb and maintain 4,000.
You gonna take back off?
124.1 for Moxie 529er.
He literally just did a U-turn. He kind of went in that taxiway over there, and then he did a
Climb
U-turn.
and
Is
maintain
that legal?
4,000, Crixona 599er.
You think he would have took that taxiway out that way and made a loop around or something? But no, he wants to go on that one.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 1326, flight level 37.
All right, let's get another plane. I want to do another plane in flight. Alright. So we'll do the same airport. We'll do... They seem to be taking off and landing on that one, so let's start there. Get another plane though. Which one do we want? Those are gliders. Where is the Cessna with the pontoons on it? Isn't there one in here? Somewhere? That's something else. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe... That kind of looks like something that you could land on water. That one looks like it's got skis on it, so you could land that in the snow. Oh, here's something you could probably land on water. That one there, or that one. Maybe that one. Probably that one. Oh, there's one. Let's do that one. Save and continue. Alright, we still want to start there. Fly now. Takes a second to load in. Guess it's got to load all the other traffic up and kind of get our plane loaded in, spawned, and the real world stuff, all the weather and satellite and all that. So, oh no, that's not where. We're already in the air. Okay.
Spirit Wings 2177, descend and maintain 5,000 expect ILS runway 36 right approach via tram transition. Clear to
Can't put the
tram.
gear down.
Maintain 5,000 expect ILS runway 36 right approach via tram transition. Clear to tram. Spirit Wings 2177.
Okay, so you can land this on the runway.
Spirit Wings 2177, contact Orlando Tower on 1.
We are gonna land this on the lake somewhere. Oh boy, that was a quicker wedding.
Spirit Wings 2177.
You know, this almost looks like the cockpit of a Pilatus Porter, which I think that airplane is still illegal in the U.S. Get a co-pilot on this plane. Did I kick him out? How did I do that? I don't know. I do not have my my co-pilot there though, so oh well. Really don't have any navigation stuff on the cockpit there. The screens are all dark. Well, we'll have to do VFR. Pretty good sized lake over there, and then I've got another one right in front of me. I wonder if I can do a barrel roll in this. I have to increase my throttle. Need a little more altitude before I try a barrel roll. If I had this detail when I was younger, when I was a kid, I would have never gotten off Flight Simulator. Just look at the lighting detail, the sunlight, the clouds, the details on the ground. Man, it's a huge step ahead of where we were at. I don't know what I did. My engine just went. Did it go in reverse? It might have. It might have went in reverse there for a second. That was weird.
4 miles east of 85 Foxtrot Delta 4000. Request flight following.
The latest Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra. Approach. Squawk 0066.
Squawk 0066. Latest X-ray Golf Sierra.
The latest X-ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 1 mile east of 12 Foxtrot Delta 2500. Altimeter 29905.
Roger. Latest X-ray Golf Sierra.
Water. Oh, found it. Alright, I'm in the water. I gotta take the off. Then I switch back to. Oh, I'm turning. Turn, plane, turn, turn. This is not good. Turn now. Take off. Ah. Oh, there was a tree. I think I have, what do you call it? What do you call it when you get a boat on a rock? I think I've got my plane stuck on a boat on a rock. Oh, isn't that good? Can I reverse out of here? Yeah, apparently I have, what do you call it? What do you call that where you get your boat stuck on like a reef? Why did I put my gear in? Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, no, I can. Wait a minute. Hang on. Stop plane. I might be able to save this. Rock here. Gear up. First thrust, down again. one of these things where you have to have the gear down going into the water. How do I put those rudders down back there in the back? See that? Oh, there we go. I bet that helps. Now I can probably turn. Stop spinning. What am I doing? What's going on? Bring those up. Should be able to take off now, no? Come on, take off. Flaps, flaps. Come on. Okay, short field, take off. Come on. Look at the trees. Yay! I did it. I'm in the air. Okay, I need way more practice of water landings.
Descend and maintain 5,000 expect ILS runway 36 right approach via tram transition. Clear to tram, southwest 3069.
Southwest 3069.
Let's say the flight controls, like the gear and flaps and all that, is not as fast as it should be.
Tower 124.3, southwest 3069.
That's like a little private airfield down there. That or a golf course. Maybe it's a golf course.
Approach. Latest Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, is type latest. 4 miles northwest of Foxtrot Delta 8 tree, 1400. Request flight following. The latest Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, approach. Squawk 5046. Squawk 5046. Latest X-ray Golf Sierra. The latest X-ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 1 mile southeast of Foxtrot Delta 8 tree, 2000. Altimeter 2995. Roger. The latest X-ray Golf Sierra. generic. Report them in sight. This X-ray Golf Sierra, got the generic in sight.
Well, it's not on the center line, but I'm down. That was fun. Let's do another one. Change our aircraft here. Let's see. Got a nice slow paraglider thing. Oh, we could do one of these little helicopters. We could try a helicopter. See how that goes. Where's the helipad at? Gonna be like over here somewhere, right? Hey, there's a jet frozen in midair. Look at that. Alright, this is either gonna go great or not so great. Oh, do I have to get in it? How do I... Okay, let's close that back. How do I start the engine now? I have to go in the cockpit to do it? How do you start the engine? Normally on Farm Sim is right bumper and that, but it's not that. Remove all of the something. What does it say? Remove all the protectors on the outside of the craft first. Oh, so I gotta get back out. How do I get back out? Oh, this has got a spray boom on it. How do I get back out? Eject. No, don't turn on the sprayer. Okay, I figured out how to turn on the sprayer. Resume. How do I get back? How do I remove the stuff? Shift C. Okay, now how do I remove these things? Oh, is it the little thing? Okay, there's that. Okay, that's that. So you literally have to do like a walk around of the helicopter. Alright, now how do I start it? Is it Control E? Used to be Control E back in the day. Oh, it's spinning. Takes a minute to start up, doesn't it? Come on. Turn over. What did I do? Probably gonna have to give it some throttle. No, I don't want to flood it. Well, I'm giving it throttle and the propeller's slowing down. Maybe I should just let it spin and go. Or hit Control E again. Press and hold, maybe Control E. Spin faster. Is there a button I have to push in here? Now Control E again, maybe? Nope. That actually makes it spin slower when I do the throttle up on it. I just want to fly. Toggle. That's the fuel valve. So that's open. I think we want that open. What is that? Engine ignition. Nope, we want that on. Where are there the buttons? Some down there. What is that? Not available, whatever it is. Something right there. I was just on it. What does it say? Yoke visibility? Not available. Well, I can't figure out how to start the engine. I may have to Google it. Nope, that's how to start a helicopter in real life. It's not Farm Sim, Sean. That's not helping me at all. Tons of videos on it. I just need instructions. Is there a help menu like F1? Nope. There's the throttle, but every time I do the throttle, the rotor stops, or else slows down. That's the rotors there. Ooh, there's the camera mode. Don't want to do that. That's the controls there. I have a feeling it's something on this down here. That's the throttle right there. Maybe this other's like the collective. That's the throttle. So that's the collective. Turn that all the way up. Fly, helicopter, fly. There's a red flag on the something. Hang on, I gotta get back to this thing where I can read the stuff. I'm gonna have to really start wearing my glasses to do this. Say that again. Hang on, let me see if I can. There's a red flag on the back that needs to be removed. Turn your parking brake off. Maybe that's it. Didn't know helicopters had parking brakes. Let me hop out, and how do I get out again? No, I got the red flags off. Unless it's right back there in the back. How do I get out? That's the spray. Do I have to get out while I'm in here? Nope, nope. How do I get out? Yeah, but how do I get back out? There is a flag back there. I can see a flag right back there. Looks like there's maybe one more flag, or is that a flag? I don't know if that's a flag or not. Kinda looks like one. Right there. How do I get back out of the helicopter? I need to exit. Read the chat I put in the chat. Yeah, but how do I get back out? I can't remove it unless I can get out of the helicopter. How do I get out of the helicopter? Is it that? Gosh, dang it. Is it literally it's like all IC control stuff. There we go. That's how you get out. Okay, now. I need to remove that. Why do they gotta make things so complicated? They just need to have say like, here you go, enjoy your flight, you know? Alright, so now it should start, right? I'm gonna give it some throttle. Shift C. Oh, that's how you get in and out. Okay. No, I want my rotors on, Sean, to fly. Fly, thing, fly. Shift C. I didn't see your Shift C comment up there anywhere. Let's see. How do I'm gonna have to reset the helicopter? How do you reset the helicopter? Yeah, I got the comment on the crop duster mods. Exit out and go back. And redo everything. Okay. Well, I guess that's kind of the only restart, maybe. Come on, restart faster. What's going on? Here we go. Okay. So I am ready to fly. Let me let this thing load up because it's super laggy. Ready to fly. Alright, let's take the things off. Okay, that took it off the front and the back, right? Yeah, okay, so I gotta take this off. Whoops. That out. Is there anything else before I get in the helicopter? I have to do something with that. What is that? There's a door there. Landing skid. What is that? I don't know what that is. Alright, let's go in the helicopter. So now, Control E, right? Or Shift E. Shift E to start. Or is it Control E? Might have been Control E. Okay, it's Control E. That gets the thing spinning.
Ground, Robinson Delta Foxtrot Whiskey Golf Delta with Victor. Request taxi to the active, straight out departure.
Robinson Delta Foxtrot Whiskey Golf Delta. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 6 right using taxiway Alpha Bravo 10 cross runway tree 6 left Bravo 10. Contact tower on 124 decimal tree when ready.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway tree 6 right via taxiway Alpha Bravo 10 cross runway
Alright, now it's
tree
starting to
6
start
left
up like a
Bravo
helicopter.
10. Robinson Whiskey Golf Delta.
Yeah, and I'm in a helicopter too. Nope, I'm still not doing something right. Do I have to raise the collective? For one thing, my little thing up there is like shaking. Whoa, I'm moving now. Whoa. Okay, I think I might have figured it out. I was moving there for a second. This is too complicated for basic operation. Like I'm choking the engine. I just have to wait? Is it a time thing? Because now it seems like it's spinning faster. Okay, here we go, here we go. I'm flying now. Uh-oh. You kind of have to, like, not full throttle it. I want to go in cab. Oh no, it's doing the thing again. I'm gonna do a test run with some fertilizer or whatever I'm spraying. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whee! I'm still not doing something right because it's making that awful, awful noise. This is the trainer helicopter, you know, the R, what is it, R-44? This is usually the training helicopter, so. you kind of got to work with the throttle. It's very sensitive. That is not bad. I didn't crash. Came close, but I didn't crash. So, alright, I think I've got the hang of it maybe now. It's different with the throttle. I'm so used to doing with the joystick and having the throttle on the joystick. On the controller, it's like small inputs to the throttle. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when you don't want to climb anymore, you have to decrease the throttle, right? If you want to do this like level flight, you kind of got to find the groove. There's not really any water effects from the engine. Going in. Yeah, this is not like flying a helicopter in Grand Theft Auto at all. This is different. Let me see if I can land it again. Landed it. Woo! That is what you call a full pucker moment right there. Alright, so let's get another aircraft. Let's do something else. In flight. Let's get another aircraft and go flying or something. Woo. Okay, so we had that. We could fly the Kitty Hawk plane. I don't know how that would go. Got the BG up there. Uh, there's the crop duster. I think FS pilot was wanting me to get the crop duster. Let's see, where do we want to start? Let's start short of a runway here. Probably need to go this way because it looks like these guys are taking off and landing from this direction. So probably right over here. Go somewhere like Independence, Iowa, all corn. Yeah, we may have to do that. We may have to go somewhere where there's corn. Why don't we do that? I'll let this... Well, I can't really do anything while it's loading. Oh, it put us in the air. Look at that. That is not where I wanted to be. How do I... get out of there? Stop. In flight. Yes. Alright, let's see. In... I can spell it. Did I not spell it right? Figure you like to have it because you like far soon, and the corn is just as good as farms him as it is in Flight Simulator. Well, where is Iowa at? Is there an Iowa? Which one of these? Maybe that one? Nope, that puts me back in Florida. That puts me back over at the Cape. Let me just type in Iowa then, maybe. Iowa. That work? Tell you what, I'll just go find one up there. Thing is like there's so many clouds, man. I was down there somewhere under all this stuff. You think they wouldn't put the clouds over it so you could actually see where you're at here? Is there a way to turn that off? Well, you told me to go to Iowa. You want me to go to Iowa or you want me to stay in Florida? So many clouds. Go down to the Keys. Go fly the Keys, get ready for Grand Theft Auto 6. It's probably not as complicated over there. Oh, I know where I can go, probably. I don't know how to spell it, though. Hang on, let me go look. I think I saw that one. There's one. I don't like the clouds being on the map. You can't see the airport, so you can't really click on a starting position. You have to zoom in to see where it's at. I don't even see where it's at now. Is it over there where the thing is? Let's start right there. Alright, now maybe we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I know you can spray the corn in the career mode. I didn't know you could do it in free flight.
Kilo India, India Bravo traffic. Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra. Taking off runway tree 6, straight out departure. Kilo India, India Bravo traffic. Approach.
This
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is type 1 miles north of Kilo India India Bravo, 1500. Request flight following. Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra approach. Squawk 0167. Squawk 0167. X-Ray Golf Sierra. X-Ray Golf Sierra. Radar contact 1 miles northwest of Kilo India India Bravo, 1800. Altimeter tree 029er. Roger. X-Ray Golf Sierra.
weight and balance. I can't even tell what that says. It's so small. Gosh. So this just doesn't automatically, fill you up with spray like the helicopter does. There's the ground. I found it. Is that corn? Move your mouse to the top of the screen. Which button is it? I am gonna have to put my glasses on or something. Get some better glasses or something. 'Cause I cannot see this stuff. Which one is it? On the box, it looks like that was that one. Game sounds really high. Let me turn it down a little bit. might be better. Probably can barely hear me too because I'm leaning forward to try to see this very, very tiny text. And I cannot read any of that. I've got this on a 55-inch screen, and that's still so small that I can't read it. I almost need a magnifying glass to read that. Yeah, I'm just gonna land. I'll mess with this later. I'm gonna have to go put my glasses on, I guess, to try to be able to see that. Man, I don't know. You think you can make the text bigger or something? That is so tiny. You gotta have like 20/20 vision to play Flight Simulator. How do I get out of that now? Alright, let's go somewhere else. I'll look at this again in the future, but I'm going to have to either bring my glasses in here to do this or try to figure out how to make the text bigger on the screen. Still learning this. This is all new. There's got to be a way to turn the weather off too, so that you can actually see where you're at. Where do we want to go? Let's go out west somewhere, where the weather's usually nice. I kind of wanted to look at LA again. LA was very, very demanding as far as like loading stuff in. I got clouds out there too. Let's go. Is that Malibu? Yeah, let's go out here. And let's change our aircraft. We'll go with something else. Where's that Stearman biplane looking thing? I think that's like the Sopwith Camel there. Fly the BG. Actually, you know what? This looks like a really nice Cessna. Let's go with that. Be able to see stuff a little better with that. All right, and we're gonna start there, right? There's a layers button in the bottom right of the screen.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra at runway 25 ready for departure. Straight out departure.
Still early in the morning here in California.
Cessna X-Ray Golf Sierra, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Santa Barbara Tower, Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Frequency change.
Morning, Trent. How's it going? Yeah, I'll be returning to it. I gotta make some changes to where I can see the stuff better, and that's pretty much it. Where is the autopilot? Yeah, I can't even see that. Bad when can't even see that. Used to be an autopilot master switch, and I don't see one now. I think I'm just gonna have to pause the game, and then I'm gonna take my quick break, and then I'll be back. And I'm back. And I guess I need to reprogram that be right back screen to fit that screen. I've got it on the left, this other left button that I've got. That one, but that one doesn't work for Flight Sim for some reason. I think I'm going to switch everything over to that screen and just get rid of the dedicated Farm Sim screen and just use the left screen for that one too. So, okay, so let's resume the flight. So there's no autopilot in a Cessna 152. Well, that's probably why I couldn't find the button then. Yeah, MASH was filmed out here somewhere. Probably, I would say somewhere along that mountain range over there. But where exactly? And if it would look like it on here, I do not know. I'd have to find it on a map and kind of find some key points so I can have like points of reference. There's not a lot of points of reference out here though. I did bring my glasses with me though. So I'll put these on and give them a try. wonder if I can open the door mid-flight. I won't jump out, will I? I know when I opened the door to the helicopter, I jumped out of it. But I was on the ground then. So maybe I should wait and try that when I'm on the ground. Alright, we've got to say goodbye to YouTube. So YouTube, make sure you catch the next video. And always remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grand Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one.